Hello students, this is me, Saurav Awasthi, English faculty of Mount Literacy School. Today we are going to start the third chapter of Beehive, and the name of the chapter is The Little Girl, where we are going to discuss about a thinking of this small little girl, the one who was not able to understand her father in the beginning, but later on she came to know about the feelings and emotions of her father regarding her. So let's begin with the summary of the chapter The Little Girl. Here, the little girl, whose name is Kezia, always used to misunderstand her father because of his strictness and usually remains scared of him. So she was also always afraid of her father. But every morning before going to work, the father gives Kezia a casual kiss in reply. She says, "Goodbye, father." So but actually, here, the little girl is unable to understand his love and affection. When her father leaves home for work, she feels a sense of relief. So here it shows that he have some fear in her mind, and she used to get relief when he leaves the house. In the evening, when her father returns home, his loud voice makes Kezia frightened. She hears him ordering her mother and grandmother, "Bring me tea and newspaper and slippers." Then Kezia's mother asks her to come down and remove her father's boots. As Kezia enters into the drawing room, her father looks at her over his spectacles. The way he looks at her terrifies her. He asks her, "Have you been a good girl today?" In fear, she stammers and replies that "I don't know." Father says, "Now, you don't know? If you stammer like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor." And now, father feels that something is wrong with Kezia. He tells his mother to teach Kezia to behave in a better manner, that Kezia may not appear sad all the time. Here, student, Kezia was so afraid of her father that whenever Kezia thinks about her father, she feels that she is thinking about a big giant. She visualizes her father as a giant, especially when he yawns. So now, one day, actually, what happened on one Sunday afternoon, Kezia's grandmother sends her into the drawing room to spend time with her parents. Because she was knowing this thing that Kezia never used to give time to her parents. She never used to spend her time with her parents. So that's why grandmother wants, because she was a grandmother. So she wants that Kezia should spend her time with her mother and father. So that's why that day on Sunday's afternoon, Kezia's grandmother sent her to the drawing room. When Kezia enters the drawing room, she finds her mother busy in reading and her father sleeping. Kezia feels a bit neglected. So, one day she remains indoors as she gets a cold. Her grandmother advises her, "Why don't you make a gift for your father's birthday, the one which is coming on the next week?" And she also helped her. She gives her a piece of yellow silk fabric to stitch a pin cushion for him. So like this, grandmother was trying to help the small girl by providing her that yellow silk fabric so that she can do something. Kezia stitches a beautiful pin cushion, but she does not find anything for stuffing, the thing which was to be filled in that cloth. So, what she decided that as her grandmother is out in the garden, she goes to her mother's bedroom in search of some stuff. There she finds sheets of paper in which her father had written an important speech. So now she have got those papers kept on that desk, and now she was planning to tear those pages and to fill them into that cushion now. So like this, she unknowingly tears them into pieces and stuffs into the cushion. And then what she did? Then she stitches it now. When her father comes home and gets to know about his important papers, he punished her by hitting the palms on her hands with a ruler for tearing up his speech. So, like this, she was punished. This incident further alienates Kezia from her father. She often watches her neighbor, Mr. MacDonald, playing joyously with his 5 children in their lawn. She thinks Mr. MacDonald is a loving father to his children. Kezia wonders if he might be a different sort of father. One day, her mother falls ill and is taken to a hospital by her grandmother. Kezia is left alone at home under the care of their cook, Alice. As Kezia goes to bed, Alice removes her socks and warns her, "Do not scream and wake your father." But now, as we all know that Kezia was alone at home, so now what actually happened at that night? At night, Kezia has a nightmare and she wakes up screaming. Now, what actually happened when she calls her grandmother for help? She finds her father standing by her beside. He picks her up and takes her to his room. So now the father was there. Now he tucks her up in his bed and soon falls asleep. She feels the beating of her father's loving heart, and that day she realizes that her poor big father is very loving and caring and has a generous heart. That day Kezia realized that her father is very loving, but because of his problems, because he have to take care of the whole family, he has to work a lot. That's why he used to behave like this, due to which he is unable to express his real feelings. So they show somewhere that this father loves his daughter too much, but because of his pressure of work, because of his overload, due to that reason he is unable to express his love towards his daughter, due to which the gap was formed. But now everything was sorted out. Kezia have understood everything, that what is the reality, and finally now she understood that my father is the best father of the world. So this was the summary of the and here you should also learn, students, how to respect your parents, how to love them, and you should know that they are the best gift given by God to you. So my dear students, always love your parents, respect them, and be with them. So thank you so much. Take care and be safe.